I've got double continuous attack now, and oh, there he is. Ever seen such creatures? Raz is not. A newcomer, yes. Island of High Elves. This one is an eye for such things. Use some cloak and dagger work. Maybe a little of the sort. Things develop. Somerset at the behest of Queen Irene. Short decree. Alright. Gotta search for Drathis' family. I mean, if you want to come here to do this, by all means, you can. Oh. I don't know. I thought we'd fight some group stuff if we find anything interesting here. I'm just annoyed that the one dungeon I tried today on this character and it goes to pot. You know? The cauldron goes to pot. It's like, I'm going to do a random dungeon, and then it's the cauldron, and I'm like, oh no. And then the tank leaves, and I'm like, oh no! She's like, oh, we went to the cauldron. That's kind of bad. And then the tank leaves before anything bad happens, and things start to get really hairy. Yes, I mean, I'm familiar with it because I used to live in the United States before this game existed. Yeah, but it's funny that I know the answer to that question because I once lived in the United States. They do not use the system of gallons here. Okay, thank God it's City of Ash 1. That's easy. Yeah, just don't gold it. Just don't gold it. Don't gold it. I'll find some stuff to gold it later. That is ridiculous, yeah. You don't need to gold it. I know, but I don't have that much gold to pay for that. That's the problem. I have to find a way to make a lot of gold. I have to sell some crazy items to make that happen. I need it. I know, but you're like filthy rich in this game. All right. I mean, blue is not that bad either way, but I'm gonna try to do some Psijic stuff and finish the City of Ash, because thankfully I finally have a dungeon that isn't hell on earth to do if my team is a failure, which unfortunately there is a very good chance that my team is a failure. You know? Like, when I say a failure, I mean exactly what I just said, like, really bad at the game. Gonna crystal shards and blow this up. I'll just try to Well, I'll purple it later if it's possible. Is it possible to purple it later, or? I mean, I don't have maxed in jewelry, but I have 2 zinc dust. I need to get more zinc dust. I don't know where to get it from. Yeah, I just need to figure out where I'm gonna find zinc. My tank is a failure. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Why is my tank a failure? Oh, we have a fake tank and a fake healer? Are you serious? Thank God it's City of Ash. God, it's not a tough dungeon. So we have a fake tank, a fake healer. I'm so glad this is City of Ash, because like this would not fly in Cauldron, I can tell you that. Alright. We'll be done with this soon and able to move on to the main event, which is the Psijic portals and the BG. Got a CP. Ward another shrine. I'm so glad that I can just whip this dungeon off without having to worry about, oh, my teammates are terrible, kind of thing. Because that's the problem with the Cauldron. It's a DLC, which means it requires people to actually be able to play the game. You know, your teammates to actually play. So if you get teammates that can't play the game, the Cauldron is actually kind of a non-starter. Fight these Banekin. Fight the Dark Emperor. Ember Eye. Lord Dagon, eh? Rothriel Flameheart. To that inner grove. Yeah, I'm not surrendering to you, Razor Master Earthaz. There's no point. You've been power crept to hell and back. Quite literally. Gotcha. There we go. Okay. Any last requests? You're welcome. Yeah, well, I mean, I can't help that. I was a DPS. I did the DPS. It worked. I don't know. That guy was very annoyed. We did have a fake. Where is Drathus's family? Wait a minute. That's not where we wanted to go. Somerset. Oh, okay, I got thoroughly confused. I need to finish the Psijic quest and I went the wrong way to talk to 3 people. Thankfully, since my mount is fast, this shouldn't be too long at all. I'm going to jump across the bridge instead of using the bridge. Style points. So, what else did you do today? Do anything interesting? I had an interesting burrito today that was caramelized mushrooms and steak. It was crazy. Okay, where is Talox's backpack? I don't have time to... What did you do today? Thrift store, huh? Let's say Ronald, newcomer, named up in the Divine Prosecution's Observance Log. Who told me that? Just this year sent me to try to trick you into confessing. High elves would never send a newcomer to perform such a task. Or ship arrived, but all the newcomers were carted away. Why is the Queen's decree? Outsiders might be rare, but we were not unheard of. Alright, I need to talk to the last fiend. Or the last... like I said, I got the burrito. I had a nap because I got exhausted from trying to manage clan tournament and trying to clean up anything that was left over from that. I had to do some cleaning today. I kind of got on a bit late in Elder Scrolls Online, but I had mounts early today. Now I'm cleaning up the other part of the game. I did some Fighters Guild, Mages Guild. I did some Street Fighter 6. I've been learning about Street Fighter 6. I'm now doing the Psijic thing. Not that I understand the concept. Alexan requires dedication. Altmer concept practiced widely here in Somerset. I've heard you made complaints in Shimmerines. Caution at the next high elves. Rules get in the way of common sense. Your apprentice lived here for more than a year. So did a scrutinizer qualifications. Test your knowledge of culture and etiquette. Did the monks offer any explanation? Fill out some forms and feel to the kin lady. Bureaucracy and for a wood elf. Wood elf. The imps, the Tomorrowthans. Fill out paperwork for the Tomorrowthans about culture and etiquette. Does the Tomorrowthan imp know about culture and etiquette? Appeal to the kin lady. Fill out some forms. Such anger. Ron's never experienced. Hear some words in the Queen's loyal subjects. This sentiment isn't universal. Concern. The artist's assistant and regular cousin has both been sequestered. Imprisoned. Ronald's cousin just arrived. Lived in Somerset. Tixolska was dead by the time I reached him. The Aldar gather up newcomers, non-elf residents, send them to the monastery. This kin lady condone such behavior? Rod's head itches and not in a good way. 5 claw. Alright. Do we get the Psijic quest line? Oh, when do we get it? Come on. I want the Psijic. I want to be able to do something with it. Run. Do I pick that? Or am I supposed to go this way? Because I can pick that. Because if it means if I've got to pick that lock, then by all means. The problem with picking locks is not that I can't pick them. The monks of Serene Harmony Monastery, most renowned Adnarovith or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, investigate monastery. I don't want to read all these letters. No. No, now your spiritual well-being. Can I find one of the monks, the new all-dark bet with him? Wait, I have to continue to... Elder Tillicaller arrived after the Queen. Highly recommended by Kinlady Avanace. Keep to themselves, taking to the Undercroft. Place of peace and meditation. Okay, peace and meditation. List of sequestered guests. 4 males, 3 females of Wood Elves, all claim to be Dominion citizens. One says she lived in Somerset for more than a year, moved to preparation cells. Khajiit, 7 males, 9 females, all claim to be Dominion citizens. Send half to preparation cells, the other half to holding cells. Argonians, 4, gender inconclusive. Who can tell with muck swimmers? Move to preparation cells for immediate siphoning. Bretons, 1 male, 2 female, came to be traders from Wayrest, or did they see Daggerfall? Does it even matter? Why am I writing all this down? What does the new Aldark plan to do with this information? Place in holding cells. Huh. So I have to go upstairs. What is the Hero of Tamriel achievement? I don't know what you have to do to get that. Alright. Makes sense. I'm just trying to get the Psijic thing. I don't know. That was a sidetrack. I should not get sidetracked. Bissell Pearl. No, I got sidetracked while doing the Psijic thing because I saw someone with Hero of Tamriel and I wanted to figure out what that was from, and then I was like, wait a minute, that's a sidetrack. No, me skulking around, some skulking. Sequestered newcomers. House of Warship should not be used in internment camp. Strange creatures. Intriguing and disturbing. Century doesn't appear to stop me. Newly appointed Aldark and a disgruntled Kinlady, both opposed to the Queen's decree. Alright, I gotta go to the Undercroft then. A Daedra, and that's a Scoffin. Read Daedra recitations correctly. The evidence before us. It appears that Snorrid killed the Scoffin before he summed his own wounds. We pick up the pace. Yes. We do need to hurry to free the prisoners so I can get the quest line. Skill issue. Jager Striders. Those poor people about newcomers. Daedric magic. Member of the Psijic Order, huh? Psijic, Ancient Magical Monastic Society. Alright, when do I get the skill line? Getting a lot of XP for these enemies, I will say that. Wow, she's fast. I'll take that. Okay, when do I get the Psijic skill line? That's the real question. A few centuries? Wow. A few centuries? What? You lived a long time, lady. Oh, he's upstairs. This one's new partner. Interesting scandal. The people that were sequestered were killed to power a Daedric ritual. Found this letter. This is the type of scandal arouses murder, Daedric rituals, and traitorous behavior, ruining the perfect day. Wants you to talk to her, see what she knows about the All-Dark. Kill Lady is meeting with local leaders. Psijic. Rumors about the Psijics. And the life-sucking pearl. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out if there's anything specific I can do to accelerate the process of getting the Psijic skill line. I mean, you'd think that the scrying skill line would give me Psijic, but no. How do I get up there faster? You know what? I could slot more CP into something to be faster. I could probably slot that later when I get more CP for that. Whoa. That looks fancy. Yes. Who might you be? Kin Lady is currently engaged holding a conference with Shimmerine's elite. Alright. This is pretty fancy. All dark tail collar. How bold of me, the Nebarad dares to stand in your holy presence. Bold Nebarad, all dark of shimmering dew. Trying not to bore you or spray any spittle on your spotless vestments. I'll have to have a discussion with the divine prosecution about how lax their security has become. Well informed about things concerning shimmering. Unwelcome. I'm not welcome here. Alright. Common that people can consort with the Daedra. Yes. Oh, she's up there. Okay. Queen's guests. Not in your own home. No, never mind that. You found your way in. I assume you can find your way about. We want to know why Queen's order to allow newcomers to enter Somerset. Protect the Wolf Island and the newcomers. And the Eldark agrees that your efforts to protect the island and the newcomers. Came highly recommended. Grand plans. Haste deal with the Queen's decree. Error in judgment. Any concerns of yours? Chancellor is unable to verify the Aldark's existence prior to when you met. Recommended him for the position at the monastery. Lord Minithel prays till collar to no end. And were you aware that the Aldark's monks are killing the newcomers under the monastery? Aldark took collar sequestered the newcomers to ascertain their suitability. That's what we agreed to. Sounds like you need to see for yourself what's happening at the monastery. Huh? Yeah, you should see. Coral forest. Huh. Yes. Avanice has no idea about what's going on with the newcomers in the All-Dark Tillcaller. Adjusting my boot. Admiring the architecture. Maybe look anywhere else but directly rest. Has alerted the Kinlady's made. The Kinlady believes the newcomers are being sequestered and sent away. Niece is naive, she's complicit. This new All-Dark has so much blood in his hands, looks wearing red gloves. Meet the All-Dark in the Coral Forest. Okay, I'm really hoping I can get this Psijic skill line at some point during this. Come on, please, Valsurin. Give me this Psijic stuff. Come on, come on. Alright, the Coral Forest. Let's see if I can just get there quick. Find a way shrine and get there quick. If possible. So I want this Psijic skill line, man. At least on one character to have the Psijic skill line. Where is it? Ah, it's just to the south. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get on the Guar. Please. Alright, let's search the Coral Forest. I want to get this over with. Come on, run. Got some weirdos in here. I'm trying my hardest to get the Psijic. Well, I had the 5 pieces of it. I'm still looking for the. I'm still looking for this Psijic thing. Earl of Claverous Vial. Aldark Tillcaller. There, we did it. We defeated the guy from Prince of Bargains, Earl of Clavicus Vial. Adlenberg apprehended the kin lady. Aldark Tillcaller is dead. Prince of Bargains. This note is Clavicus Vial. Alright. Does the right master get me there? Am I attuned to what? Okay, I have to get to Artaeum. Good. Kick a wall in my misery. Kin Militaro's party in Eleanor. Do you plan to... Tilcar knew he was going to send them back to where they came them. Give you word. Newcomers to go away. Find out he worshipped Daedra. The divine prosecution in there. Tilcar brought to shimmering Daedric cult is desecrating a shrine. Yes. Alright. The Daedra. Guys, the Daedra. Debunking the Daedric cultists. Alright, well, I'm going to go travel to our... Well, let's see if I can just get to Artaeum and just get this over with. I want to get that... I want to get the skill line, man. Where is it? Oh, that's the portal? Of course, it's not near a way shrine. At least I got my second continuous attack buff so I can get there quicker, hopefully. Am I... Yeah, I'm on the 60-60-60 character. That's good. That's good. That means I can continuously sprint over there without having to worry about running out of stam or anything. Yeah, get me to Artaeum. Get me the skill line, please. Get me in. I want the Psijic Order skill line. That's what I came to do. That's why I went through this elaborate quest. I can tell. I can tell only too much. That it has a lot of skill. Like, a lot. Like, it's nearly 45 minutes or something to get this. It's crazy. Ow. Well, I'm just going to have to leave that for next time. At least we got to the right master cases or whatever. Strange Pearl. Did I get the skill line? Hang on. No. Well, I'm going to do that next time because this is taking ages. Okay.